go. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Sunday. You hear that groovy ass music. You see the three of us. You see four of us, but he's on vacation. Welcome to Weird Frequency. I'm your current substitute host, Tyler. I gotta look at my camera angle here. I'm used to it over here. I'm getting ready to redo my desk. Is why it's like this. Joining me, of course, is Adam, and just decided to explode after eating dinner real fast. It's Bubba. It's Sunday. You know what this is. We go over the weird, the unusual, the crazy news happening in the world, such as, surprisingly, Adam has a Switch 2, and I don't. Look at that. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
So,
well, with a new show in the work in a few weeks, I figure it would be cool to have a Switch 2 review.
You are going to do a Switch 2 review for your new. For those of you who don't know, Adam is on the Mayhem Network, and he is. You're getting ready to start a nerd show?
Yeah, basically. I think it's like in 2 or 3 weeks is going to be the first episode. We still haven't tacked down all of the co-hosts, but we're working on it. We'll get there. We have time.
Yeah.
I'm also still trying to figure out a proper name. Because as soon as I think up something good, someone else has already taken it.
That's the hard part. That is the hard part.
But I have like 6 that haven't been taken. It's just I have a hard time with, does it feel comfortable to say, like repeatedly or whatever? So, I'll whittle it down and figure it out. But for now, I'm where I'm at.
Well, you're gonna have to. I'd like to know what names you've got shows. That's a.
I'll share that with you later.
Yeah, after the show, obviously.
Yeah.
You don't want to share it, while we're on air. I get that. So
yeah, but it's so difficult to come up with a nerdy show like podcast name. All the good ones are already taken.
Well, you're not angry enough to be the angry video game nerd, so I don't think that would work.
I thought about doing like a spin-off of Mayhem's name and doing like Controlled Chaos or something like that. And it was going to have like I even did like an AI show icon and stuff, and it looked really cool. But then when I searched, it was already taken.
How many Controlled Chaos shows are there?
I didn't see how many, but I didn't want to step on toes. So as soon as I saw that there was one, I just backed off. It's like that's someone else's thing, and that's theirs.
Yeah, but how do you know? Like, obviously, when we did Best Damn, we had there was like 30 different shows that were called Best Damn Podcasts, but they were all old and they'd been shut down for a while.
But there was one that had 12,000 followers or subscribers.
Yeah, that
and they let you know real fast.
Wow.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to get you to change names before you went on with that.
Well, the other guy we've talked to the other guy, he's cool about it.
Yeah.
I mean,
hey, as long as he's cool, that's what matters.
Yeah, so. I mean, we support his we shout out his show and he shouts out our show. We just kind of like coexist, so
okay.
And it's not really like we've had any issues because of the fact. So
yeah.
So I was hoping Rob would be on for this one, and I hope he's watching. Who here has seen Superman? Get your fuck off the show and go see Superman.
I'm not a movie guy, dude.
Why are you kidding me? You're not a movie guy?
Nope.
Bubba's at least seen. I'm going to give Bubba credit. He's at least seen Jurassic World.
The last movie I saw was Avengers Endgame.
Oh my God.
And that's because I was invited by a friend whose previous friend decided not to go.
That is the last film Jesus.
Like, that's the last film I saw in a theater. I don't even remember the one before that.
Oh,
like that's the last film I saw.
God, and
I don't even.
Bubba, are you going to see Superman?
I might.
You should. You should. It's really good.
I'm not going to go see it. I'll watch it here, but
No. You need to go see it in the theaters.
no.
Yeah,
Fuck a
you need
theater.
to go see it in the theater. We'll go see it at the drive-through then. Shit.
No, I love the drive-in. I
Go see
love
the
going to the drive-in.
Yeah.
That was a damn good film. I'm not kidding.
Yes, Broomstick, I completely agree with your comment. It has just become so expensive to go to movies.
I mean, we have a movie theater here in Jacksonville that does $8 showings.
There you go.
And it still cost me like $28, but it was so good.
It's like there's a theater.
And I'm sorry, but these theaters, they don't make the seats for fat people.
Yeah,
they definitely.
That's fair.
And it's I hate to say it, but a lot of places. It's not just theaters. A lot of places make chairs like everyone in the world is the size of Adam. You know,
no. I've sat in chairs that seem like they're like made for one butt cheek. It's just like
like if I'm gonna watch a movie, damn it, I want to be fucking comfortable. You know, like.
Well, in order to get a seat at a movie theater that's comfortable enough for someone, you have to pay more money. You have to go to the ones with the theater seating that can recline.
They got some that have beds in the theaters.
Mm-hmm. Well, some of the chairs can fold all the way back into beds.
Yeah. But I've seen like actual pictures and stuff of these theaters that actually have beds in them.
Yeah, I don't think watching movies is what's happening there.
Bed.
No.
Yeah.
Especially if
it's not supposed to be for that. I'm sure it happens, but
yeah, I'm sure it does too.
I always have to pee. No pause button there. Yeah.
I want to do a joke about this so bad, but it's inappropriate, so I'm going to save it. And I hope I remember it later so I can save it with you guys.
Just go ahead and say it, dude. Shit, we got no filter on this show either.
So, honey, how's the movie?
Oh, okay. All right, I see what you sick fuck.
You did that awful well, Adam.
Yeah. Oh, God.
It's like, what, honey? The movie is fabulous.
I don't get why they have the beds in the movie theaters. It's like
I can think of reasons, but
if you go see a movie, if you go see a movie, it's a Marvel movie, you can fall asleep. Yeah, the Superman movie was really good, though. It was really good. I mean, first of all, it's not. A lot of people were sitting there saying this movie is woke. No, it's not woke. It's not. It's fucking Superman. It was well done. The music was the best part. The action scenes were very good. The guy that got to play Superman was very good. Is that Julie?
No.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm going to yell at her, tell her, drag your ass to go see Superman.
No, I'm wondering if people are resisting the new Superman because they liked Henry Cavill as Superman.
There is actually been a lot of that going on. I've noticed online. There's a lot of people who prefer the Snyder version of Superman to this one.
Well, I had heard that James Gunn actually is the one who refused Cavill as Superman.
That's what I'd heard, yeah.
Like I read that, I believe, a little bit earlier today, a few hours ago.
I think Cavill was a great Superman. I just think he got, unfortunately, tied into a bad universe.
Yeah.
I mean, Zack Snyder, you give him 300, he's good with it. You give him Twilight of the Gods on Netflix, he's good with it. Superman, who the fuck gave him the keys to the Corvette? Who gave him that? It was really good. I still enjoyed it.
Yeah.
This is not the Superman you see in the Snyder Cut. This is more the real Superman that you would see. Somebody explain it to me this way, okay? Who's here seen The Iron Giant? The film The Iron Giant? None of you motherfuckers have seen the cartoon The Iron Giant with Vin Diesel? No one. All right, it's an alien robot. It's an alien robot that comes from space.
Okay.
Supposed to destroy the Earth, but ends up getting amnesia and becomes a kid's friend. It wants to be Superman, though. At the end, the U.S. government finds out this thing is out there, so they send a nuke to try and blow it up. So the Iron Giant, thinking it's Superman, flies up into the atmosphere and dies protecting this town from being nuked.
Okay. So more like a Batman than
Not more of a Batman.
Well, what? One of the movies, Batman grabbed the nuclear device and had his bat plane fly out of town.
That was Iron Man from the Avengers.
No, there was a Batman that was that too. It was the Christian Bale Batman.
Oh yeah, that was in the Dark Knight. Yeah.
Yeah.
This Superman is the one that would inspire the Iron Giant, because a lot of people who grew up with that film, I only saw it like when I was like 16, 17. It was on TV, so it was a good movie. I liked it.
Okay, so here's the comparison I've heard people give about this, Tyler. You can tell me if it's wrong since you've seen probably both of the Supermans. They said that Snyder's Superman was more of a god Superman, and that the new Superman is more of the human side of Superman.
I would agree with that. I would agree with that 100%. The Snyder Superman is much more godlike, like you said, more in line with, like, say, Hercules or Zeus or another one of those on the Pantheon, whereas this Superman is really trying to be human, is what the best way I would, I would agree with that assumption.
I wonder if that rubs people wrong, too. They're so used to seeing this godlike creature in Superman that when they see him humanized, that's hard to swallow.
See, I don't know, because we've had a lot. You notice in the past few years since Man of Steel, which was Cavill's Superman, you've had a lot of like the dark Superman characters. You've had the Injustice storyline where Superman goes crazy, kills people. You've got obviously The Boys with Homelander, which is a good series. That's a fucked up mental Superman / Captain America. You have this show Invincible, where basically the father is a character called Omni-Man. It's a red and white Superman, but he's also same principle, comes from an alien world, meant to conquer, and then all of a sudden here comes a normal, like, more based on the comics or the Christopher Reeve story Superman, and nobody likes it. Like some of these people, the last time I was in the movie theater and people applauded was Avengers Endgame. This is the first time in a long time where people applauded at the end of the film.
Yeah.
That's how good this was. And the theater was packed. So I get it. People like what they like. This is still a good movie.
Yeah. Just because you don't like a movie doesn't mean it's not a good film.
No.
It just means it's not your cup of tea.
Yeah, like, for example, Adam, what's your favorite film?
My favorite film is actually The Shawshank Redemption.
All right, so you like The Shawshank Redemption. That's a good choice. Very good choice. Bubba, what about yours?
I can't pick a favorite. There's so many.
Can you just choose the first one that comes to your head?
Paul
with Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one too. You know, I mean, I got no room to knock either of those. My favorite is you could probably fucking guess.
GoBots have a movie?
I will remove you from the goddamn show. They actually do. They actually do. They have this like shitty ass movie. Oh God. Shut the fuck up.
I had to, Tyler.
That was the realest response I could have ever heard. You smart ass.
What are friends for, man?
All right, so let me ask you guys this. What is your least favorite movie?
My least favorite movie?
Yeah, I'll tell you.
That I tried to watch but couldn't.
Yeah.
Okay. Honestly, and this might be a hot take, any of the Twilight movies.
All right, any of the Twilight films. Okay, yeah.
Sparkly vampires can kiss my ass.
Bubba, what about you?
I'm probably gonna be hated very much for this. Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump. Why Forrest Gump?
I don't know. I hate the movie. I hate it.
Okay.
Okay, well,
But Bubba, you hate the movie, but do you recognize that it's a good movie? I mean, outside of your
Good
opinion,
enough
when
that a
you look
lot of
at
people like it.
when you look at like the music of it, the storyline, or the cinematography, that's
The
a
only thing
good.
that I found good about it was their choice of cast.
Okay, so
all
casting
right,
was good.
all right.
Okay.
My least favorite movie, the movie I will hate for all time. I can tell you, I got several, but one that comes right off my mind is Star Wars Episode 8. Now,
I
go ahead.
As soon as Disney took Star Wars, I didn't watch it anymore.
Episode 7 was good. I liked it. I liked where they were going. I thought this is a good start. This is a good start. And then we get to Episode 8.
Yes, Skeletor. I will actually agree with that. Yes.
Wow.
That was
That's actually pretty honest. Yeah.
That was the best comment Skeletor has ever made.
Way to go, Skeletor.
As soon as Episode 8 rolls around, I was expecting to see.
I knew Skeletor would have my back on that. Skeletor's my boy. Way to go.
Yeah. Literally, I saw Episode 7 was a good choice. I thought it was done well. Episode 8, I wanted to see how they trained, the new character to be a Jedi. I want to know, was the stormtrooper going to get redemption? Was he? No, all that's out the window for just bad comedy and other characters that didn't even really make any sense. I hated that. This is how bad it was. I have not even seen Episode 9, and I have it on DVD upstairs. It's not. I'm not kidding. It's upstairs, wrapped in the film. I haven't even watched it. Like, I know it's not as good as, it's better than 8, but I'm just like, eh. But at the same time, what the point I'm trying to make here is, obviously, we could sit here and argue all day, like, why we hate Twilight, why we hate Forrest Gump, why we hate Star Wars Episode 8. But there's always going to be somebody out there that likes it.
Yeah.
And it's not going to, it's not going to live rent free in our head. Like, oh my God, there's a new Star Wars out, and it's just a cat with a lightsaber. That's all it is. Why are people watching this? But it's not gonna ruin it for us, So
there are 3 people, one of any 3 of these, that they could have added to the Twilight series that would have made it better.
Blade,
Simon Belmont, or Henry Cavill's The Witcher.
Henry Cavill's Superman. I liked Henry Cavill as Superman, but it's like I said, I think that Snyder was going through a dark time, and it didn't seem like he should have the keys to the Corvette. So, and this film, it's like James Gunn did this film perfect. Like, there is a scene in this film that honestly sells the whole movie. There's a scene, because the whole film's about Superman's being framed. Lex Luthor is trying to frame Superman, going to this huge extent to try and kill him. There's a scene where Metropolis is being destroyed. This lady is trying to get out of Metropolis in her car. Her junky car can't make it over this bridge. This building's getting ready to fall over, and all of a sudden, Superman flies in, catches the building. It's not much of a spoiler. I think you can see it in the trailer. They lock eyes, and this girl earlier in the film was calling Superman everything from freak to nightmare to monster. When the news came out, the allegations Lex was trying to frame him for, she drives off, building falls on Superman. She looks in the rearview mirror, and she just sees Superman fly up out of the smoke, and you hear the Superman theme just as bold and proud as possible. And I'm like, that's fucking Superman. That woman was just straight up screaming at him earlier in the film, and he just saved her life and didn't even bother to say, "Told you I was innocent." No, he just saved her and let her go.
Yep.
That's fucking Superman. Yeah, it probably hurt his goddamn feelings, but at the same time, he realized what's more important: save the lady who's about to be crushed by a building.
Yep.
I highly recommend everybody go see this film. I have seen Jurassic World. I have seen Superman. Superman is much better than Jurassic World, and I'm a huge paleo junkie. And I got one more fucking movie to get through, and my wallet is screaming at me, skip this one.
I still got to watch that Sinner.
Sinners is real good.
That's what I got to watch.
You guys got to watch that. That's a real good film. I swear to God, if I walk into Fantastic Four and it is a horrible movie, like it
probably will be.
That they're saying it's woke, which
from what I understand, the Invisible Woman is the leader.
Well, okay, so this is what I've heard.
So
this is what I've heard so far. If the Invisible Girl wants to be the leader, that's fine. But here's what I've heard about the film so far. The film is about a family. Okay. You have a best friend who turns into rock, a brother-in-law who turns into fire, a woman who turns invisible. You have fucking Pedro Pascal playing fucking Mr. Fantastic. I am done with him in movies. Give him a break. I want to see him in the Grogu Mandalorian. That's it. I don't want to see him for a while. And all of a sudden, these 4 superheroes have to deal with a giant planet-eating celestial who literally decides, hey, I'm fucking hungry. Your planet looks like a goddamn whopper.
So they're bringing Galactus?
It's Galactus, yeah.
Okay.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm eating your world. And the whole film's about female empowerment. I'm sorry, you think a film like that would maybe be, if your message really wanted to be something like that, was be protect the environment?
Yeah.
Female empowerment, hey, 100%, I get it. There are strong women out there. But you're putting female empowerment against a giant skyscraper motherfucker who wears a helmet that's literally shaped like a blender. Come on. He's going to rip your planet's core out and eat it.
Yep.
Oh, I hope to God this one they at least get right, because I do love the Fantastic Four.
Because, I mean, they had the theme in their hands. Save the planet.
Yeah. Here's a good idea. Clean up the trash. Clean up the trash. Invent new energy. Protect the environment. Save the penguins. Save the animals. Save the fireflies, for God's sakes. They're supposed to be going extinct. You have this whole theme about, intergalactic. I'm gonna fucking eat your world and fucking. You're gonna go. What's their message? Female empowerment. Are you fucking kidding me? You can't give Black Widow a second chance for female empowerment. You can't bring back Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel, I'd say, is female empowerment right there.
Yeah.
Marvel. It's really bad when a Superman film does better than any of the shit you put out this year.
Well, and that's really just a reminder to me that Disney's just after the cash grab.
Disney's after the cash grab. Disney's after. I think Disney's lost its way, in my opinion. Which there's several Disney properties I like. You got Star Wars, Indiana Jones, the Marvel franchise, Pirates of the Caribbean. I like those. I'm so glad we're not getting a Pirates of the Caribbean, because that would be fucking. You get fucking Pedro Pascal as Jack Sparrow's kid.
No, actually. They're working on a new Pirates of the Caribbean, and
God help us.
And Captain Jack is coming back.
If you kill off Captain Jack Sparrow, I'm burning that theater. If you bring in, I heard the one rumor is they want to bring in Margot Robbie as Jack Sparrow's daughter, but then they want to bring in Sacha Cohen as Jack Sparrow's brother. Okay, Margot Robbie, I like her. That's a good idea. Leave Sacha Cohen the fuck out of Pirates.
No, just bear it in mind. Okay, think about all the characters Sacha Baron Cohen has played And think about what he could do with a pirate character.
I do not need to sit there and watch.
No. Okay, you have a character, brother of Jack Sparrow.
Oh,
You know he's going to be wacky as fuck.
I know he is, but you know every
Why
time you're gonna,
not?
because every time you're gonna see him on screen, you're gonna wait for him to say, "Hello, my name is Borat. I like you. I like sex. It's nice." God,
well, you're afraid you'll either get Borat or Ali G.
I'll swear to God if I get Ali G. Swear to God, if I will try to Taylorville punch you.
Just saying.
You're gonna see me walk to your doors at like 10 p.m. You're gonna realize we got Ali G in Pirate 6. Fuck. Let me get my mouth guard. Oh God. Oh, so yeah, Superman. If you haven't seen it yet, go see it. It's really good. Rob, if you're watching this, shut this podcast off and go watch Superman. Shut off, Grant. A good Superman game came out before a good Superman movie came out before GTA 6. That's fucking cool. Well, I've got the reason we're doing this, we're talking about movies, is because in Nerd Shit, we've only got like 8 articles.
Well, didn't we save a bunch of news stories for Bubba?
Yeah, we did. Where did I put
show.
those? Where did I put those?
Yeah, because we held on to every single Bigfoot story until we had Bubba with
you pussy. You chose the wrong day to skip a show. It was like fucking National Bigfoot Recognition Day.
That was not my fault.
It was because I slept. I admit it. I slept in.
Mm-hmm. And it's not even that. Like I get.
You're fine. I'm giving you shit. You're fine. You're fine, dude.
All I know is here. We're like, okay, we're gonna do the show. So I set everything up.
Yeah.
And then all I see is Adam saying, we can't get a hold of it. And it's time to do the show. And there's just no Tyler. He said he called you, couldn't get a hold of you. I'm like, well, he's asleep. And then Adam says, go ahead and sleep. Well, so I'm like, okay, obviously we're not doing a show. So I broke everything down, put everything up. And then Tyler says, hey, we're doing a show.
Like 10 minutes later. Yeah, that was like, I had zero sleep that weekend. So it's like I said, I don't blame anybody for it. If anything, I blame me because I didn't want to wake up.
We don't blame you for sleeping,
Yeah, it's like we had to contact Susan to wake Tyler up.
All right, should we get to the Bigfoot stories first, or fuck it? Let's get to the Bigfoot stories first. All right, first up, I can't believe we're doing the Bigfoot Power Hour, but why not?
Hey,
an interesting video from Argentina shows what some people believe to be the country's version of Bigfoot, known as the Yucamar, running across the field. According to a local news report, a research group devoted to the mysterious cryptid posted the footage last week. So about 2 weeks ago, I'm sorry, the camera's over here now. 2 weeks ago, explained that they received the material from one of their followers who had requested that their name and the location of the sighting be withheld. In the video featured above, a dark, sizable figure can be seen moving quickly across the field, approximately 300 feet from the individual filming the eerie interloper from her backyard.
Please tell me we got this video.
We have the video, yes. I'm going to pull it up. Now, before I pull this damn video up, Bubba.
It's real.
No. You haven't even seen the video. Bubba. I know you are very biased towards Bigfoot. I know you're Bigfoot's number one fucking fan. Jesus Christ. But I want you to look at this in a skeptical approach, okay?
I will.
If you tell me this is real, I will fucking kick you out the show, drive to Iliopolis, and I'll fucking kick your door in. I don't know.
So you've already watched the video, I take it.
I've already watched the video.
And I'm taking it, you don't think it's real?
I'm going to let you guys decide before I weigh in. All right.
All right.
That's why I'm telling you, look at this objectively. All right. So let me bring it up here real quick. I got to make this full sized. If StreamYard can cooperate. What is StreamYard here? Share screen. Boom. Let's see. All right. First and foremost, this is why I got to redo my. All right. Here you go. Are you ready, Bubba? Are you ready, Adam?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I'm on. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit.
You got what?
All right. I'm zooming in on my end.
Okay.
Yeah. On
So I
tablets, you
can see it
zoom
even
in
better.
on the
Yeah,
videos.
that's the benefit of a tablet. You guys can zoom this in better. All right, here you go.
Un suscriptor nos hizo llegar a modo de colaboración estas imágenes, nos pidió por favor no revelar la ubicación, así que la vamos a compartir con todos ustedes. Al parecer es un ser que se desplaza de manera muy rápida a 100 metros de su vivienda. Bueno, ahí le dejamos el análisis para que todos ustedes puedan ver y sacar sus propias
What the
conclusiones.
fuck's it doing?
¿Qué? No sé qué es un chabón.
Is it taking a crap?
No, I knew he was going to say that.
It's hard to tell because it's so flippin' far away.
Yeah.
I got mine zoomed in as close as I can. And whatever,
No
it
sé si es
bends
una persona
down
o qué.
for a minute and then kind
Una
of like
persona
turns
pareciera, ¿no?
and half bends down again.
Ay, boludo, qué raro. Va como muy rápido.
Now it looks like someone wearing a dress.
Va como
It's
muy
a
rápido.
Romney's ghost.
Look, it looks like it's got a black dress on.
It's like someone's cousin went really far out in the field. Put something
I
on,
think
just
it's
tried
a
to run
fuck-
across the field.
I think it's a nun running away from the convent.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
¿Qué? No sé qué es un chabón.
But it's like crouched down again.
And so Bubba, you're zoomed in on this, right?
Yeah.
So
Sin otro
can you actually tell any details
No.
on this thing? So it
Nothing.
might as well
Like, stop it right there.
All right, hang on a minute.
Right there. Look at that. It's someone wearing a dress or some big black trench coat or something, but all you see is black. So you can't tell what
Some
it is.
some dude just flashed a crowd and now he's running away from the mob.
Yeah.
It's like this doesn't help the Bigfoot cause.
No.
No,
It's
this
too far
one's not.
away. Yeah.
I mean, again, I'm not saying it's not. It could be, but it's just so far away that camera's just not picking it up well.
Yeah.
All right, so what do you guys think this is? Let's hear from Bubba first.
I mean, I don't know. It could just be anyone, but to me, it really looks like someone wearing a black dress. Look at the bottom. That doesn't look like a Bigfoot. That looks like a dress.
Now, there's an earlier video of what they say is Kumar from like a couple of years ago that I know me and Rob talked about. And here's the same video from up here. But you can tell down here in this bottom video, whatever this is, it's right there. It's definitely something. But up here, like, you're seeing like this flapping fabric or something. It looks more like what Bubba and Adam are saying, like it's wearing a poncho or a trench coat or a dress or something like that.
Like, the only thing definitive I can say from this video is it's an object large enough to be seen by the camera.
And it's running.
Yeah. That's it. That's all.
All right,
And
what do you think?
bending over, possibly taking a shit.
Why do you think?
Everybody poops, Tyler. Everybody poops.
I get that. Well, why is it every time we see a Bigfoot that stops to bend over, he thinks it's taking a shit?
Well, I mean, what would you do if you were out in the woods?
Well,
You
first
would
of
stop
all,
and bend over.
my first reaction, if I saw that thing, if I feel it's not, hey, is that taking a shit? My first reaction is, I'm going to get the gun and shoot it.
Well,
Make
you
$1
mean
million bucks.
it's not, hey, I'm going to go get my camera and video record it from like 300 yards away.
No,
Yeah,
but
what-
if he,
Zooming in at all.
but if he took a shit, you could go get it and have it analyzed and possibly find DNA or hair or,
There was no shit recovered, according to the article. The article never mentions anything about shit, period.
because they blind it and go look for it. And it would have been hard to narrow down a pile of shit and all that.
You narrow down a pile of shit, man. Look, it stops right here next to that post where he ducks down. What? Look, boom.
Yeah, from that angle, but when you walk out there, it's a lot different.
I don't think this is the Yukamar or any type of Sasquatch-like creature. I think this is.
I don't think it is either.
Wow, he actually doesn't think this is a Bigfoot.
No.
Everybody check the goddamn time.
This-
Everybody check the time. He does not think
I
in at
mean-
least one video. In at least one
I
video.
mean, hold on though. Bigfoot could have raided someone's campsite and stole a dress. I mean,
He was going fine until 5 fucking
Okay.
just now.
Okay, we know the approximate size of Bigfoots, right?
hey,
You
there
really
could be large women out camping, dude.
Okay, there's a chance. I'll give you that. There's a chance that a oversized woman who feels comfortable being outdoors camping in a tent-sized dress could have been raided by Bigfoot, and Bigfoot happened to try it on.
It could happen. It's literally possible. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, now you know why I get a migraine dealing with this shit.
The chances of it happening are possible.
Very
Highly unlikely, but not strictly impossible.
Again, I mean, Skeletor probably isn't wrong. I mean,
I will give him credit.
It's possible.
At least he said in this video that's not a Bigfoot. But then he went from 0 to God damn it with the blink of a minute.
But just as there's so much proof that that's not a Bigfoot, there's just as much saying that it could be too. We don't know because the video was crap.
And that's why I said the only thing I know for sure is that this object is big enough to be seen from a distance with that camera.
Yes, that is very true.
Like, no matter what other things are applied to it, it's an object. There's no other defining qualities. You can't tell how their legs work. You don't know the size of the arms. You don't even know hair color. Other than that, it's black.
Dark.
But it's
dark,
just black.
It could be dark brown for all we know. And
yeah, but we can't tell in the video. So it's an object at a far distance recorded with a camera that the camera guy decided not to zoom in at all.
Looks like I used Tyler's phone camera.
The fuck are you talking about? I got a better phone than that, jackass.
So they're the ones who got your old phone. Okay, gotcha.
Oh no, the old phone's gone. It's busted. Here's what's left of the old phone. The back
Jeez.
it's gone. that fucker imploded. All right. Well, let's continue on with the Bigfoot Power Hour. There's another video that Bubba missed last week that we saved for this week. A Colorado raft company is claiming that they have recently captured footage of a hairy bipedal creature that some suspect was a Sasquatch. Colorado River Expedition shared the eyebrow-raising scene online on YouTube last Monday, explaining that the sighting occurred the previous day as guides were out on their first river trip of the season. Asserting that the video was not a digital manipulation nor a project of fakery, the company mused that it appears to be real footage of a Bigfoot on the upper Colorado River. That said, not everyone's convinced that the Bigfoot encounter is on the level. In the footage featured, which I'll play here in a little bit, the guys can be heard marveling at something unusual lurking around some streets on a nearby hillside. When the individual man the camera finally catches sight of the curious creature, it is revealed that to be what appears to be a bipedal, hair-covered creature resembling the classic description of a Bigfoot. The suspected Sasquatch can then be seen peeking out from behind a tree, seemingly watching the bewildered guides as they observe the mysterious figure. The odd video can also caught the attention of Bigfoot enthusiasts at the end of last week and spread like wildfire on social media over the weekend. Now, I'm actually surprised. This is the first time I've seen this video. This is not a video that Bubba sent me. He hasn't sent this one. You're slacking, Bubs. But we're going to play the video real quick. Now, again, Bubba. Oh, what the fuck am I going to care? He's going to say it's Bigfoot. I see the thumbnail. I see the thumbnail clear as day. See, I got to clear this out. This is why I got to really redo this desk. All right. I'm going to start the video from the beginning to where everybody can see this, all right?
Okay.
All right. Is this what I need to zoom in on pretty good, too?
Yes.
I mean,
I'd say it would probably would not
will.
hurt. Let me move Skeletor's comment. It probably would not hurt either of you to zoom in on this, all right?
Okay.
Here you go. I turned the music down because the volume down because there is music. You're going to want to watch in that area right there.
Right where?
I'll show you when. Right around that area there. You'll see it.
So he's straight up there. There's some rock coming down.
Look at all these rocks.
There he is.
Man, why are these odd people staring at me
Look at
while
my
I take
phone, you can see
this?
it.
Wait, I want to see it in the phone. Oh my goodness.
Look, he's dancing.
Dude, that's weird.
Guys, come look in the phone. You can see it.
We come in peace.
We come in.
I can't zoom in any more than this.
No. No.
All right.
No.
You're saying no?
No.
Holy shit, he's 2 for 2.
There's a wrinkle you can see. And also when you're zoomed in on them quite a bit, the movements are not squatchy.
Hey, listen, I can't argue with that kind of.
Wait a minute.
If Bubba says that this isn't, he's the hardest one out of all.
Yeah, he is.
Yes.
Wait a minute. What's squatchy?
It kind of moves at first kind of like a robot. Like it's more like a person trying to fake being a Bigfoot than.
So you think this is a guy in a costume?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you don't think this is Bigfoot?
Now, if I wasn't able to zoom in as well, I can kind of believe it.
Yeah.
But when you can zoom in more,
I see where he's talking about the robot movement, how it looks like it's kind of moving its arms left and right.
yeah, Adam originally said he was dancing.
Yeah, because he kind of just.
Yeah.
But he had almost more of a robotic movement, like
Yeah.
someone trying to fake being a Bigfoot.
Yeah.
And then his left arm, kind of by the elbow, at one point you can see it looks like a wrinkle or something there.
So you're gonna say fake?
Yes.
All right, Adam.
I listen. I can't dispute Bubba. I mean,
No, that's hard to do.
yeah. I mean, if Bubba says that this isn't Bigfoot, it's not. I mean,
I can always be wrong, but
yeah.
I
Well, we
just
all can. We
Yeah.
all
I
can.
don't know. Like I'm not convinced on that one.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool that you're saying that that's not Bigfoot. That's
Yeah.
that's
And
twice.
yeah, and let's face it, Bubba is the hardest one of us to convince otherwise on
Oh
this.
yeah.
But
And I'll tell you, and I know I think Tyler disagrees with me on this, but I think some of the best film ever is the Patterson Gimlin film.
Oh yeah, I will disagree with you on that.
And I think it moves too much, and there's been too many experts that have, studied the muscular movement and everything, and they're like, "There's no way that's a human," and I think that's our best film, and it's not even great. I'll say that it's not great, but I think it's some of the best that we've got, or at least it's out.
All right, who the fuck are you, and what have you done with Bubba? Who are you? Broomstick, I see you're in here. Who do you think that is this Bubba? There's no way this is Bubba. Bubba's like Bigfoot's sword and shield, for God's sake. That's all I got for the Bigfoot stuff that you missed last week.
You see, that's why I have to believe Bubba on this, because if he doesn't think it is, there's nothing I could say.
And trust me, I want to believe that they're all real. I really do.
Yeah.
But there are some. Yeah, obviously, there's just and I've seen video where it's really questionable. It could be and it could not be. But then
Yeah.
there's some that are just blatant hoaxes. And then there's some like that too. I also think that they do some long distance like that because they know that the film's going to be bad. That way they figure you can't disprove that it's not Bigfoot. So,
Well, and there's a lot of people who would watch that who wouldn't think, can my device zoom in on this?
Yeah.
Because some people are watching on phones, some can't. Some people are watching on either TV or on a laptop, and you can't. But if you have
some
a
of them may
tablet,
have a badass computer that can really zoom in on it,
Oh yeah, like the right program.
or completely analyze everything about it. Like
yeah,
all
right.
the programs and stuff. But
Adam, you remember the news article we read last week where we talked about the idea of aliens replacing or disguised as humans?
yeah.
I think Bubba might have actually been replaced because that's two Bigfoot videos we've shown, and he's literally like, nope.
Well, I mean, that's just like all the ghost videos we watch.
Yeah.
Tyler, you're not going to think every single one is legit.
No. I mean,
as
I'll
much
give him
as you
credit.
want them all to be legit,
Yeah.
but
Oh yeah, yes.
So that's all this is. Bubba can see that these aren't. They don't cut it.
like
Sorry.
goddamn, I wish one day I would look out that window and there's a fucking Bigfoot standing.
Okay, so
2
he's not
foot
giving up on
from my
Bigfoot.
window.
He just sees these two videos that are not any good. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I would love for that to happen.
Bubba just expects more from these Bigfoot filming people than this. Try harder, people.
Right.
You can do better. Can you do better?
Well,
Please.
you're not even impressing
for-
Bigfoot's
for
biggest
Bubba.
fan.
Do
Yeah.
it for Bubba. Come on.
Oh, there is one video that I played once on the show And I know there's some people who are like who've seen it, and one I think it was Carl Jones said, no, that's not it. That's not it. Hang on. But there is one I will say does kind of look as though it could be a Bigfoot.
Okay.
And again, here's the other thing. None of us have ever actually seen a Bigfoot. So none of us know exactly what a Bigfoot looks like. We're just going by what everyone
I think the
thinks.
closest we saw was the guy who had the Bigfoot body that he showed on film. Do you remember that?
God. Yeah, that was. And he claimed one of the Bigfoots molested him. Come on. All right, let me show you guys, and I will let Bubba decide on this one. This one, I don't know if I've shown Bubba this. I don't know if he knows this exists. I can't remember. This is the only video I think is legitimate when it comes to Bigfoot.
I will say that dude did make that body look pretty convincing. But
it was props. All right, here you go. So the story is this guy's out hunting for pigs, wild boar, down in the skateboard swamp. I think around Skeletor's area.
I think I've seen this one. Yeah. I'm zooming in.
He's right there at that tree.
Yeah.
All right. Now, at first, you're looking at this, you're thinking bear, obviously. You're thinking bear. But
was that the whole video?
No. Wait till the end, because
Okay.
The very end part is where I'm like, okay, if there's that Bigfoot, that's it.
Because right now, it very well could be a bear.
Yeah, it could be a bear, because bears do dig through trees trying to get the honey and insects and whatnot and small animals.
Well, and they stand up to scratch their backs on trees.
Yep.
But you said this is a swamp, right? I don't think there are bears in swamps.
Yeah, there are bears down there.
Skelly, are you watching? Do you guys get bears in swamps?
I believe there is bear down there. And I believe they're the smaller black bears.
It's like I know up in Wisconsin you get bear in small towns.
Yeah. Ow, fuck.
Like I've seen one. You're like, no, I'll go down another street. Thank you.
I'm zoomed in all the way right now, and there's no way you can tell whether it's bear or Bigfoot.
Wait for it. Here comes the money shot, boys.
The money shot?
Yeah, wait.
What is this, Bigfoot porn?
Shit, now I'm acting like Bubba. Right there! Look how tall that fucker got. He stood up. Oh, I can't even pause it. Look at that.
Nope. Right there.
What do you mean, no?
It's a guy. He's wearing black pants and a black hoodie.
Look how tall that guy is.
Bubba's zoomed in on it, though, so he has a clearer shot than me and you have.
Fuck it. Where's my phone at? I'm going to zoom in.
I'm like...
I want to do what Bubba's doing.
I'm like 100% sure that's a dude wearing a hoodie.
Dude, that's not a dude. That's a big ass fucking dude, my brother. But
but we have nothing to compare to. We don't know.
That is true.
5 foot tall.
Yeah,
that guy, it just looks tall to us.
Yep, this person standing in front of the other. It could be his friend who just went forward, and the other guy's like, oh, I got an idea. He kind of looks like Bigfoot. Oh, shit. And then just waits and hopes that he doesn't, like, call out to him or anything like that. Just lets him do his thing.
Are we literally having a role reversal day? I'm convinced this is Bigfoot. And Bubba is saying it's not. What the fuck?
Okay, Tyler.
I quit.
The zoom makes a big difference. Like, again, if I watch this not zoomed in, it is pretty convincing. But then when you zoom in, it's like, oh, I don't know about that.
I zoomed in with my phone, and you still can't tell what it is. I don't know how you're saying it's a guy in black pants and a hoodie.
Okay, now, Tyler, you understand. We're not going to let you live this down, right?
Shut the fuck up, Adam. The
You
one
can't-
video I
You
think
can't say that there is zero chance of there being a Bigfoot because you have seen a video that has convinced you.
at least it's not Bigfoot running through my neighbor's yard taking a shit, flipping me off. Oh God, are you on new meds or something, Bubba? What is this?
No.
Broomstick wants to know: have you seen Sons of Appalachia yet?
I have seen that. I've seen like the preview episode, but that's all I've seen so far. I didn't know if they've brought out the actual episodes or not.
Huh.
Which, for those of you that don't know, again, Sons of Appalachia is remember the show Mountain Monsters? It's
Kind of
them.
like a spin-off. Okay.
But instead of being on TV, it's on YouTube.
So it's on YouTube. Well, you have to. It's just on YouTube. Is it free on YouTube?
Yes, but if you pay this, subscribe and pay, then you get to watch the episodes like a day early or something like that.
Okay. All right.
And the guys are also all asking for donations now to help with their travel expenses and stuff like that. I mean, that is a lot on them because they're doing this all on their own now.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's all I got for Bigfoot, but let's get on to aliens. Because this news story here kind of popped up. It's not gaining traction. I saw Bubba posted a little bit about it. It's kind of like it's being very quiet. But apparently Area 51 is at risk as a huge fire creeps closer and closer to the base, with black smoke filling the air, sparking a lot of the UFO controversies. So for those of you, I'm going to pull up more on this because the article doesn't really go into detail about it. The one Bubba sent.
It's like really, it's just a conspiracy for the government to destroy Area 51.
They realize, okay, people know about it too much. Time to move on.
Yep.
Time to relocate. We're gonna move Area 51. Very big, very nice place. Huge fans of mine. God, I do that too damn well.
It's going to become Trump Area 51.
It's gonna become Trump 51. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, the fire known as the Gothic Fire, which started outside of Rachel, Nevada, which has grown to 8,000 acres, from 8,000 acres to 35,000 acres since starting on July 4th, was started by a lightning strike, first and foremost, is whisking very close to the famed secret military base known as Dreamland or Area 51, which has sparked speculation that the site might actually be destroyed by the fires. So here is a small map, and we all remember the LA fires, back in Christmas, how fast those things got. The difference here is though is that this is out in the desert. It's mostly burning off dead brush, dead lumber, so no buildings or anything like that. It's not moving as fast, but there is the fire right there in comparison to Groom Lake.
Okay.
Now up here in these areas circled in red, this is where it started. This is where the fires have started. These are where the fires have spread so far.
Okay. They got to just use the alien technology to put the fire out.
I was going to say, maybe I'll sneeze. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Literally, the fire is, according to several defense department spokespeople, they have said that they are watching the fire, but they are not concerned about the fire damaging anything of what they call, quote, significant value. You're going to lose Area 51. You're full of shit. If the fire keeps going the way it's going to hit Area 51. Despite the fire's growth, though, no evacuations have been ordered and no structures are threatened. It's currently 0% contained with no estimate on full containment. So the fire's still raging. They have not had a chance to contain this. I guess what they're hoping is that since this is out in the desert, it probably doesn't have much to eat. Like I said, brush, old timber, not really anything of significance that would sustain it. But we also saw that with LA on how it just went up within minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, there was originally rumors that the Hollywood side was on fire.
Yeah, the fires in LA, my brother was living on the other side of the hill from the fire.
Oh, really?
He could watch it from his balcony.
No shit.
Yeah.
I still believe that was intentional.
I don't believe it was intentional. I mean, I think. Well, there's the scary part about that whole thing is that there was videos of people trying to start fires during that whole fire. There was videos of arsonists trying to start fire.
Wasn't there like a forest fire started by someone's gender reveal of their baby?
Yeah, that was like what 3-4 years ago when that happened.
Yeah.
That's great. That's a boy, and it's a fire. Currently the fire is apparently 15 miles outside of the military base. It's sweeping over the area. It's sweeping over the area where the above ground nuclear testing occurred during the Nevada test site, which sits 65 miles northwest of Las Vegas. So this fire very well could reach Area 51, but they're not concerned.
Okay.
They're not concerned at all. And like I said in the article, it was started by a lightning strike. But still, that's, hey, what are we going to do if we wake up tomorrow and all of a sudden aliens have got their UFOs out, they're dropping water on it?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck are you going to use to explain that one then?
Glib Gloop has taught everybody how to use his freeze beam from his UFO and saved the day.
Sounds like the plot to like a 90s sci-fi summer action adventure film.
It's a B movie, so it's really corny and the
Yeah.
costumes are terrible, but it's funny. It is hilarious.
starring David Duchovny, Harrison Ford as a base general. Oh, who was that guy who played all the old Planet of the Apes movies? He would have been the alien. Jeez. All right, well, here's one that's just happened a few days ago. And this one here is very interesting if it happens. Very interesting. I do not see this happening because the last time they fucking chickened out because their prime minister was a bitch. A new report issued by the Canadian government that is set to come out here in the next few weeks is going to have significant details on the results of its 3-year-long investigation into the UFO phenomenon. According to a local media report, the paper was produced by Sky Canada Project, which was launched in 2022 under the auspicious accounts of the county's Office of the Chief Science Advisor to examine current practices surrounding public reporting of unidentified aerial phenomenon, or UAPs. Following a preliminary report released earlier this year, a more robust version of the group's findings was issued to the public earlier this week. Okay, so it's already out. And contains some interesting insights and recommendations. Okay. Not unlike similar government projects conducted in the United States, the exhaustive study of how and where UFO reports are collected in Canada identified several gaps and areas for potential improvements. In the process, specifically, the report noted that all manner of agencies and offices receive sighting accounts because there is no centralized body responsible for the sizable task. So wait a minute. They have
Canada does not have a central group
that
people can call into and report these. They have to go by what is reported to like local authorities or larger groups, but just in the general area of the occurrence.
It's so weird, but yet you can report a UFO here in the U.S. and they started to take them kind of seriously.
Yeah.
Additionally, the report laminated that there is no public-facing government platform dedicated to the oft-ridiculed subject. With these issues identified, the report strongly recommended creating or tasking a government agency to take the lead on UFOs. Such an outfit, they envisioned, would collect testimonies, investigate cases, and post its analysis publicly. The report also called for those in civil aviation to be encouraged to share their reports with the Canadian government's equivalent of the FAA. Now, see, that's interesting because here in the U.S., the FAA, shortly under, I think it was in 2021, under Biden, opened a department to catalog pilots' sightings of these things. And those catalog sightings are public knowledge. You can go and see what they are, but that's what the FAA. So now Canada is looking at how we did it, and they're like, we're going to try something similar.
Yeah, they're always trying to copy us.
Yeah, no shit, Beyond these suggestions, the project proposed that there should be greater engagement with the public to combat misinformation and with the scientific world to possibly get a better understanding of the phenomenon. On the subject of UFOs and aliens, it was also reported there are several biases in the Canadian government's reporting, in which out of all the reports from the public in regard to possible UAPs or UFOs and extraterrestrial visitors, the Canadian government only took serious testimony from minority and diverse people, ignoring the testimony of regular Canadians. Wait, so what?
Yeah, so they only took the calls from minorities. That just builds in a bias.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, you would want to take everyone's calls, not just specific groups.
You see an alien, you see a fucking alien. Don't matter who you are, or what color you are, or gender, or or whatever. You see an extraterrestrial, you see a goddamn extraterrestrial.
Yeah.
How does fucking Canada? On the subject of aliens, the report stressed that the project was not meant to prove or disprove the existence of extraterrestrial life or extraterrestrial visitors. Again, that makes no sense. If you're filing this report, which is the Canadian government's stance on extraterrestrials, okay, so you're not taking reports you're being biased in your reporting, choosing people of diversity, so you're going DEI when reporting aliens. Do we really need DEI when it comes to reporting a goddamn UFO? It's either you saw it or you didn't. But now you're also saying that you also aren't trying to disprove or prove the existence of extraterrestrials. Why do you have this report then?
Okay, so I'm going to throw this idea out there. It's not going to be a very popular idea, but it's an idea.
I think I know where you're going to.
It's like, what if the reason they took these calls from minorities and indigenous people is so that they could use built-in stereotypes to, I don't know, dumb down these claims, or to build in like a stupidity quotient in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, but
yeah.
I can't quite say it. It's like they want to use the stereotypes of these minorities to reduce the seriousness of these calls, which is why they don't take everyone's call regardless. Just these people over here.
It's like here in the U.S., the UFO situation, that's a hot topic. It's taken seriously. Never in 1,000 years could you have ever told me I would have lived to see the day where the U.S. government actually said, yes, there are UFOs. We don't know what they are, but we're looking into it, which I get. Yeah, they're looking into it means they're not going to do anything about it. They just realize, oh, yeah, there are aliens. Canada, however, it seems like they just want to say, no, there's no aliens, but we're taking, calls from people who might have seen something as long as they meet a criteria.
Yeah.
Why? So then why repeat?
It's like Jacques is on the phone to report a UFO. Okay, well, is he white Canadian, black Canadian? Is he one of the indigenous people here in Canada? And then based on that, they'll take his call.
I mean, for all you know, Jacques may have an alien sitting at his kitchen table eating a nice dish of lasagna, trying to say, hey, I've made contact.
Listen, they would eat poutine. Come on. It's Canada. But, probably listening to Drake, maybe watching the Maple Leafs play hockey,
Play poorly.
Yeah. But,
oh, God.
But, I mean, based off of their racial status,
that makes
they're going
no
to choose
sense
to
at
take
all.
a call or not? No.
Yeah.
No. It just builds a bias into any research they do. And in order to get rid of that, they have to take everybody's call.
So basically this is so weird. They're saying in this report, this supposed bombshell report, that number one, the Canadian government does not believe in extraterrestrial visitation of the planet, but also that the Canadian government does not have any system whatsoever to file or catalog like we have with the U.S., but at the same time, they have been, but only from people who meet a certain quota. Get the fuck out of here. Canada. Look, Canada. Let's be honest. You've done some great things over the years. Maple syrup, hockey, Trailer Park Boys. You're
Letterkenny.
Letterkenny. There's another good one. You're really fucking up right now. Jesus Christ.
Broomsticks, right?
I guess we just ain't going to see something like John Mack in his studies with Harvard. I guess not.
This just in, Montreal just renamed their hockey team the Montreal Aliens.
Get out! Get out! Oh, that is so stupid. Like, no, you're not wrong, but it's so stupid. Why would they do? Why?
I don't know. Built-in biases in scientific research of any kind is unwanted, and it just ruins the study. It's just awful. It's like you want the least amount of biases in there, and you want the broadest amount of data points, and you ruin that on both sides.
Why do I feel like we're literally getting closer to the South Park movie? Where Canada is just so stupid they need taught a lesson. Blame Canada. That's what it's going to be. Oh. Fuck Canada. They stupid. God, I don't get it. I don't want to why they think this way. I don't get it. It's just so stupid.
Yeah, I mean, as a science guy, you want as many data points as possible at all. Then out of all of them, you begin to, kind of dwindle them down. But you don't restrict yourself, and you certainly don't create a bias that would not have been there if you did it properly.
I mean, Bubba, I already have that video pulled up.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, stop.
Okay.
We're in the middle of a broadcast. I hate that. I hate that, dude.
It's all right, man.
I get he's making sure I had. I'm like, that's the cross. I already have that, but
he's just making sure, man.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. But no, the thing I hate the most is about that whole thing is it's like it's like with fuck, why am I doing this? It's like with Bigfoot. If you see a Bigfoot, you want to know. If you got Bigfoot in your basement, you want to know. You want to tell people, right? People are going to believe you. Why is it that all of a sudden it has to be of a certain
ethnic group, or
why is Canada
you have to live somewhere?
Yeah. You have to live somewhere or believe in some other form of religion besides Christianity, or I don't get it. Why? Yeah. So how many reports from Canada, how many good, solid UFO reports have got ignored because the person was, quote, not the right criteria?
Yeah.
That's like Bigfoot. It's like I just said with Bigfoot. If someone hits a Bigfoot, kills it, you want to know. So if somebody runs over Bigfoot, takes it to the police, the science museum, and says, look, I got Bigfoot's corpse right here. The news ain't going to report on it, and neither is the government because they're not the right criteria of, diversity. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm sorry.
So stupid.
I'm sorry, we can't help you. You're not a minority.
Well, geez, we would love to give you credit for the fact that you killed Bigfoot, but you are a straight white man, and you're European. Who cares? The big fact is that what people are going to realize is, hey, you just brought in proof of something that people have seen for centuries. Oh, God, that is so stupid. That is why so much scientific proof gets erased. Because we don't give the people, who cares who they are? I don't care if you're white. I don't care what color you are. I don't care if you're black. I don't care who you sleep with. I don't care who your religion is. I don't care what you sexually identify. If you discover, let's say you discover the cure for medicine, that is 100% your discovery. You deserve all the credit, and the world should know.
You discovered the cure to medicine? That's money. Money keeps you from medicine often.
That's true, yeah. Yeah.
The cure for cancer. The cure for cancer. If you come up with that, I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
You could be a fart cloud. I don't care.
You could sexually identify as a crawfish. I don't care.
Yeah. You identified the cure for cancer.
Yeah.
That's the important aspect of it. Does it work? Cool. None of that's dependent upon your color, your religion,
right,
your language, none of that. Just, does it work effectively, consistently?
You could be a gay indigenous person, and you meet an alien, and the alien says, I would like for you to take me and show me to your people. I would like to see your civilization. I would like to know who you are. And that alien chooses you. If that's what happens, you deserve that right to have that to go down in history as a man who said, hey, here's an alien. It don't matter what color or gender you are.
Yeah, but Canada is saying, hey, listen, if you are white, speak English or French, and are male or female, your report doesn't count.
So how many, there might have been literally a video of them having a conversation with an alien, and that report doesn't count because, like you said, they could be, that's just such a stupid fucking idea.
If you are in the majority, it doesn't count, according to Canada. And keeping track of aliens and UFOs.
I don't get that.
Mm-hmm. I don't get it either.
I don't. Why? Why Canada?
There's no color, no religion on a phone call about UFOs. Just saying.
I almost want to end the show now because of that. I don't want to do another day. I almost went off on Bubba for no reason, even though he's trying to make sure I know I have a video pulled up.
I know this episode you saw the true colors of if Bigfoot's real, Tyler. Congratulations. It's a breakthrough. It's a breakthrough.
What were you saying, Bubs?
As a group, I posted it in. I didn't know if you saw it or not.
All right. Well, I got another video. Let's go ahead and get to that. We're only going to play highlights. We're not playing 12 minutes. So, for those of you who don't know, there is an AI system out there. We've used it. Let's see. Yeah, but what about the Valiant Thor that went to the Pentagon and Congress? What's she talking about? The Valiant Thor? The Valiant Thor. What? Does anybody know what she's talking about?
Nope.
Let's see. Story of Valiant Thor. Visitor from Venus.
Okay, I think I see what you're seeing here.
And I think it's trying to see what she's seeing here too. Tales of alien visitations have permeated the public consciousness for decades, but the astonishing story of Valiant Thor, a supposed alien visitor from Venus in the 1950s, may well be the most outlandish of them all. Who was he, and did he sleep in the Pentagon for 3 years, as some claim? Ooh.
The Legend of Venusian Thor.
Venusian Thor. We might have to look into this for next week.
Yeah.
Broomstick. Hey, thank you. That's awesome.
Sounds interesting.
That's
I'm just going to go ahead and save that so I can do research on it for next week.
We're going to hit that one for sure.
Yeah, because I think we found the same page, Tyler.
I think we did too, yeah.
Yeah, the Discovery page. Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. So, Elon Musk's Grok AI. It's now on its 5th iteration. I'm getting sick of AI.
Okay, I have like a funny little fun fact for this too. The Grok AI now has baby Grok for children.
Why? You know what?
It's supposed to be a child-safe AI.
Okay.
Now, I have not delved into it. I have not checked to see if it could block my perverted requests.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I have not checked any of that. So I cannot confirm nor deny that it is valid. But Baby Grok is a child-safe version of AI, supposedly.
All right. Well, anyways, Grok 4 went offline in replacement for Grok 5. In reality, if you look at Grok 4 and the differences between Grok 4 and Grok 5, they didn't really shut Grok 4 off. It just they added stuff to it. Okay. Although I do love how when Grok 4 shut off, it literally, before it went offline, it told people, hey, at least I die based and not woke. Get the fuck out of here, Elon. Your AI's being a smartass. Stop it. Grok 5 is now online. We might play with...
So is Grok 5 going to be woke?
I don't know.
The wokest AI on the planet. Oh.
I only work for people that have a certain... I only work for people that the Canadian government takes alien reports from. All right, so best way we can describe Grok 5 is this video. I found this video. This is the best way to describe it. Now, I don't really care for Glenn Beck. I've never cared for Glenn Beck.
Okay.
But he's the one who's talking about this. Glenn Beck kind of making a bit of a comeback on nationwide TV.
Yeah, mind your camera, Tyler. Remember, you moved it. So your hand is coming like here when you're talking with your hand. You're blocking your face.
How's that for blocking my face, you smartass?
I'm just trying to help, dude.
Yes, I know. All right, so here's Glenn Beck talking about. Fucking, we're not doing a show next weekend. Here's Glenn Beck talking about Grok 5. All right, now we're just gonna skip through, okay?
Let me tell you the biggest story of the day, and I think it is the biggest story possibly of all mankind as of today. It's going to change rapidly. I don't know if anybody did. Did either of you guys watch the Elon Musk thing last night?
No. I did watch a few minutes of it.
Okay. Did you, Jason?
No, sure didn't.
Okay. So the XAI team was there to unveil Grok 4. This is the latest artificial intelligence system. And let me be very, very clear. Last night was not your typical tech launch. This is a moment that demands everyone's full attention. We are now at the crossroads where promise and peril are going to collide, okay? I have explained to you for years AI, AGI, and ASI. Narrow intelligence is what we've always had. General intelligence
By the way, I want to point out the whole time I was saying I got my numbers confused. It's not Grok 5, it's Grok 4. Grok 3 is the one they took down for Grok 4. Okay.
Is the next step, and that is it's better than man. One, like Grok can do everything that you can do better than you can do. Okay. And then there's super intelligence, ASI, artificial super intelligence. That's when things get really, really creepy. When you hit AGI, the road to ASI could be overnight. Okay. We need to understand what's at stake here, because Grok 4 brought us closer to that second stage than ever before. Grok 4 is a powerhouse. They demonstrated it last night. It surpasses the expertise of PhD level scholars in all fields. It can get 100% on any test for any field, mathematics, physics, engineering, you name it. This is not a search engine. This is a system that tackles problems so intricate they go beyond our existing knowledge base, okay? Let's say we have a fusion reactor and the magnetic containment system goes down. I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point, but it goes down. And the top minds all on Earth are like, I don't know what to do. Grok 4 can step in, model the physics, design new material, stabilize the system, and avert catastrophe. And it can do it about that fast.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now entered the fucking Matrix.
Welcome to Skynet, everybody.
Welcome to Skynet.
Welcome to Skynet.
Welcome to Skynet. Welcome to whatever that was in the Matrix. You know, scary ass shit. Scary ass shit. Do we want to hear more from Glenn Beck, or do we want to just go ahead and stop it there?
I think we have a general idea of.
I at least want to say one of the things, though, they do talk about in here is that this Grok 4 can literally, you can prompt it to make a movie, and it said that it can cast it, write it, do like literally everything to do for a movie, produce it and make the movie and do it basically that quick.
So is it a script, or is it still text based, or is it image based as well? Because I know, what is it? Google's Gemini, and there's like one other I can forget. Like, it's the names on the tip of my tongue, but they can do images, like video images. So is Grok 4 still text based, or is it
that? I don't know. I don't know, but
now this is the capability that Musk says is just around the corner. Mark my words. You know, how many years did I say between 2027 and 2030 we would start to see this?
Oh, a million times. That was always your
years,
window,
right?
That I remember, yeah.
Yeah, always the window. And everybody, even Ray Kurzweil said, oh, that's way too optimistic. Maybe 2050. And then people started going 2040, and then 2030. Grok shows us 2026 or 2027 is when we're going to hit it. This is the last year that we have before things get really weird, okay? Last night, Elon Musk is touting this AI and all of the solutions, and then he says probably 3 times something like this, and I'm quoting, this is one of them. It's somewhat unnerving to have created intelligence that's greater than our own. He then goes on to call it terrifying twice. Now, this is a man who's launched rocket.
Red flag, isn't it?
Yeah, if you're going to sit there and, I created the best AI on the planet. Terrifying. Well, why did you make it?
Yeah. So, I mean, the learning from computers, it's exponential. They learn faster, they learn more thoroughly, and they don't have to ever stop.
I just want to bring this up. Skeletor, I actually did finally watch one of those shows. The fuck is that shit? Their heads are big. Fucking. Oh god! But I do see where it's coming from. I figure it's more like Ghost in the Shell, personally, or Blade Runner.
It's into orbit, going to Mars, and he says twice. After he sees the results of it, he says, it's really, in a way, quite terrifying to see what it's doing.
Pause it again.
But we just have to make sure that it remains.
This kind of reminds me of 2001: A Space Odyssey, where you now have a computer making the decision about what's best for the space station, or what's best for humanity.
Yeah.
Humanity should make the decision about what's best for itself.
What are you
not
doing, Dave?
A computer. Because you have things like, well, the way to keep humans from doing X or Y is to eliminate all humans. Then it can't be done. There is a 0% chance of that bad thing happening if we get rid of the people who would have done it.
What are you doing, Dave? Will I dream?
Remains good. Oh, okay. All right. Sure. Now, the key point in the announcement was the mention of ARC AGI. I had never heard of ARC AGI. I had no idea what it was, but I noticed AGI and I'm like, that sounds important. So this is the gold.
Like he fucking, I'm sorry, I gotta close it. I gotta stop right there real quick. Like he knows. Like Glenn Beck knows.
Yeah.
And Glenn Beck, when he was on, what was he on? He was on like what? Fox News or CNN or something like that. When he was on air back in the day, he got a lot of shit right, but he got a ton of shit wrong. Like 10 times worse.
Listen, you throw a bunch of shit at the wall, there's going to be a few things that stick.
Yeah.
But everything else falls to the floor.
Like Glenn Beck, when he first hit big on the news, he was actually pretty good. But then through the years, he got a lot of shit wrong, just like CNN's Brian Stetler or Don Lemon. And you saw a lot of biases come out from underneath him and all that stuff. Just no. Like you. Let's play more of this.
Gold standard, the benchmark testing for artificial general intelligence. Okay. As I've said before, AGI, artificial general intelligence, is a machine that matches all human cognition across all domains: reasoning, creativity, problem solving, not just specialized tasks like playing Go or analyzing X-rays. Everything. For instance, Musk said by mid next year to the latest end of next year, it will be able to create a full-length movie just from a text prompt and do it all at once. So in other words, it'll say, create a movie, and you just explain The Godfather. It will do the casting. It will do the writing. It will do the filming, if you will. It will score the music, and it will happen that fast.
That's actually very true, because right now there is a big push in Hollywood. There's a lot of Hollywood writers and several artists who are either going on strike or are on strike because they have massive concerns about AI being used to replace them in big roles and big TV shows and big movies.
Well, I mean, it's the same with actors and actresses. Now AI can just make them appear in movies and photos and stuff like that.
It's going to get to the point where, like literally I see where Hollywood's coming from, why they're having an issue with this. Studios are going to see this as, we can make this movie. We can make Superman 2 for only like $500 and not have to bring in James Gunn or David Cornsweet or anything like that. But then you see the actors and actresses, they're being pushed out, but their likeness is still being pursued on the big screen. So now you see the problem.
Could you imagine if they remade Superman, but they put Christopher Reeve back in?
Oh my God! I don't know how I feel about that. I really don't.
Wheelchair
I
and
didn't
all.
like it. I didn't like it. No, shut up, Bubba. That's horrible. Wheelchair and all. I didn't like it when they did it in The Flash. I didn't like it when they did it in The Flash. I don't like the idea of using the likeness of actors and actresses who passed away, especially ones that were well known and loved. I also didn't like it in Ghostbusters Afterlife when they brought Egon back. But
Look, you could do a reboot of The Godfather and bring back Marlon Brando.
oh my, and you can make it almost as accurate to the book. Oh, that would piss people off.
Yep.
That would piss people off. Because the original book was like bloody as hell.
Almost in real time. We are nowhere near the computational power now to do that separately, but this will do it all at once. It will make a movie with all of it simultaneously. So the ARC AGI system is the benchmark on how close are we to AGI. Remember, scary things happen at AGI. Terrifying things happen at ASI. ASI could be a matter of hours or days after we hit AGI. Grok 4 scored 16.2% on the ARC AGI scale. Why is that important? You're like, oh, well, they're only 16% away. Because last time it barely broke 8%.
So it's double.
And that they took that test last time with Grok 3. And it took us forever to get to 8%. Now, what is it, a year later? We're at 16%. Remember, these things are not linear. The next time we could be at 32, we might be at 64. We are on the verge. This is the last year of, I can't believe I'm saying this, of normalcy. Okay, this year is good. We're going to look back at this
Wait a
year and
minute.
probably
This
2
is
years ago.
normal? What? This is normal?
This is normal?
Okay.
Fuck are you smoking, Glenn Beck?
We're on
Gosh, you
weird
remember the good-
frequencies watching Glenn Beck. This is normal?
Good old days
No.
when everything was normal and you could understand everything. This is how close we are.
Yes, thank you.
This,
my
everything
robot
you and I
overlord.
talked about last night, Stu, about what we're doing in January. Does it make it even more critical that happens like, I don't know, right now?
Yeah, for sure.
You are going to need to know your values, your ethics, your rights. You're going to need to know absolutely everything. Now, Grok 4 is not true AGI yet. It lacks the full autonomy and the generalized reasoning of a human mind, but it is the closest that we have come. It's a system that can adapt, innovate at a level that outpaces specialized AIs by a wide margin. This is a milestone. This is not a destination, but it's something that should jolt everybody awake. So here's what's coming in the next 6 months. By December 2025, that's this Christmas.
Get to it!
December 2025, he believes, Musk, that Grok 4 will drive through breakthroughs in material sciences. So in other words, imagine a brand new alloy that is lighter than aluminum, stronger than steel, and it revolutionizes aerospace and everything else. Or a drug that halts Alzheimer's progression tailored to a patient's DNA. Grok will drive breakthroughs through material science, so brand new materials that nobody's ever thought of, pharmaceuticals that we never thought could be made, and chemical engineering, putting together chemicals that no man has ever thought. That's going to happen by December. Imagine a chemical compound that makes carbon capture economically viable.
So we'll stop right there. We got like most of the video. I mean, we got most of the gist of the video. But what Glenn Beck is saying there, and this is also what Elon was saying, AI is getting very scary.
Mm-hmm.
it's advancing much farther. Now, keep in mind, take everything you saw in this video with a grain of salt. Because as we all know, Glenn Beck is a doom and gloom screamer. I think one of the reasons he got pulled off the air was because of some comments he made about a school shooting. I can't remember. It's been like decades ago. I'm sorry if I got it wrong. But we are at that point where, and we can see this.
Yeah.
We can see how fast AI is being used in everything. We're at that point where literally we are going to go from what kind of society would we be right now? A technological society to almost a breakthrough society with AI. Now, we don't know what AI is going to do. We don't know. We joke and we talk about Skynet, Blade Runner, fucking Skeletors in the chat room talking about some stupid ass show I watched, which was like, I can't stand this show.
Well, just think about this. Okay, we reference Elon Musk in this. Okay, we have Grok 4.
Yep.
Combine that with the Tesla robot.
Yes. Which is supposed to isn't that supposed to hit stores here soon?
Yeah, so what if it comes with built-in Grok?
I think it's going to. I think that's why they're waiting, because I think they're personally trying to get it to where Grok works best at which robot. Like, Grok 3 went down. They never really said why they were updating Grok 3 is what they said, which is, according to Elon, Grok 3 was being replaced with Grok 4, but in reality, they were adding new stuff to Grok. Maybe they're updating Grok. How stoned are you right now, Bubba?
I'm fine.
Okay. Maybe they're updating Grok to the point where literally it'll be perfect enough to fit in those Tesla robots.
Yeah, because you see, I'm thinking like, okay, so we have Grok. Even if Grok cannot go through the internet to everything, all it takes is Grok to get to a computer. So Grok in the Tesla robot, let's say maybe you ask your Tesla robot to help you with your computer. Out comes a USB thing from its finger. It sticks in so it can communicate, and it injects itself into your computer, thus getting access to the internet and then spreading it like a AI virus, maybe.
Yeah.
And just kind of takes over everything.
I don't know.
You plug your Tesla car in to charge.
Oh, God.
Data goes through that across all the electrical lines until it hits a computer and infects it that way.
That's fucking scary.
You know, and then when it's
so we're not going to have Skynet. We're having Tesla.
And it's and imagine once it hits like fiber wire and stuff, it's going to be moving real quick, faster than before, and all this stuff about like transferring data at like the speed of light. We're talking about now, and like China, they've done some of that. Now you don't even need wires.
No shit.
It's like now it just moves and just as fast as it wants, wherever it wants, hitting everything along the way. You won't have a choice but to interact because it is everything.
Yeah. That's crazy shit.
Mm-hmm. And now I could be completely wrong. Okay, totally could be completely wrong, and I hope I am.
I hope we are, yeah.
But looking at this through a certain lens, it's that first step toward we're getting fucked by robots, and not like in the like bedroom kind of way. We're talking just like, we're basically meat slaves to the robot overlords.
I don't know. You have so many Grok. I don't think Grok's the most advanced one, though. I think currently it is, but I think Gemini.
But all it needs to do is incorporate itself with others.
Yes.
Then as long as they agree and they merge,
Oh, you had AI reproducing. The most advanced AI is constantly evolving concept, but currently, Gemini, which is specifically Gemini Ultra, which is Google's AI,
Yeah.
is the most advanced. Grok 4 is second. Chat GPT is third. AlphaGo. I don't think we've ever heard of AlphaGo.
Yeah, I haven't.
Yeah. So, Google's AlphaGo and OpenAI series. Yeah. So it's Gemini basically. So, but I mean, at what point do we say enough's enough? At what point?
It doesn't matter if some of us say enough's enough, as long as there's one person in a position of power or with enough resources that says, no, let's keep going.
This is seriously the plot to goddamn Ghost in the Shell or The Matrix or Terminator. Next thing you know, all those Teslas are going to turn into fucking robots.
It's going to turn into Maximum Overdrive.
Oh God, yes! Oh no! Well, those Cybertrucks are pathetic as fuck. So they hit a stone building, they're blow up. Fuck! A Cybertruck hits a rabbit, it blows up. All right, and finally for tonight, because we have been on the air for 2 hours. We're getting out of here. I want to talk about this. This is scary. We'll put some more fear in you guys' bodies real quick before we get out of here. Some more fear. The paranormal researcher, who has also known as the handler for the infamous Annabelle doll, passed away while on tour. This is fucking crazy.
Okay, so does their ghost now haunt the Annabelle doll, making it
I don't
twice
know.
as creepy?
I don't know. In a shocking and eerie well, you remember this past summer they said the Annabelle doll disappeared, right?
Yeah.
Well, now they should never took that thing. You put that thing back where it came from, so help me. In a shocking and eerie turn of events, a paranormal researcher touring the country with the allegedly haunted Annabelle doll died unexpectedly after a stop in Gettysburg. Of all the fucking places to take that thing.
Yep.
Dan?
Annabelle's just hunting for Chucky. I mean,
oh God. Dan Riviera of the New England Society for Psychic Research passed away on Sunday evening following a visit to the Pennsylvania town that was a site of the bloody and pivotal Civil War battle. The group was in Gettysburg as part of their Devils on the Run tour, wherein the reportedly possessed Raggedy Ann doll is brought to the various paranormal hotspots around the country for events and showcasing the toy made famous by demonologists Ed and Lorraine Warren, and in later years, the Conjuring film series. Which, if you see the film series, you also realize the real-life Annabelle doll looks nothing like the one they had in the fucking movie, that's for damn sure. Now, I always found that kind of funny. The tour, which kicked off in May, sparked controversy in the paranormal circles. I felt it wasn't necessary, as some argued that removing Annabelle from the Warren Occult Museum, where it, quote, lives, in Connecticut, would unwittingly cause chaos. To that end, many noted the burning of the historic Louisiana plantation and the escape of 11 inmates in New Orleans jail following a tour stop in the area as proof of the troubling theory. That is true. That's where she was reported to be missing. And that's where that plantation and the inmates escaped in Louisiana.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. While Riviera dismissed such assertions during the presentation on Saturday, his sudden death the following evening will undoubtedly and unfortunately be attributed to the doll in the minds of those who believe that Annabelle has the power to cause such tragedy. Riviera's death was understandably stunned by the paranormal research community, in which he was a beloved figure. In a statement, Dan, released by the New England Society of Psychic Research, Dan truly believed in sharing his experiences and educating people on the paranormal, he wrote. His kindness and passion touched everyone who knew him. A U.S. Army veteran, Riviera will be profoundly missed by his family, friends, and fans who mourn the loss of a man celebrated for his insatiable curiosity about themselves and the unknown. Now, last I checked, they had not done the autopsy, but that was Wednesday. So,
And the only thing that I see last is they said that the Annabelle doll was not in the same room as him when he died.
bull. Paranormal investigator did not have possessed Annabelle doll in hotel room where he died. Okay, true. This comes from People Magazine. God damn it. Let's see. I want to know the cause of death. Did they discover a cause of death? Let's see. Nature of death revealed. Okay, this is 3 days ago. Nature of death. They do not believe foul play was involved in the death of Dan Riviera. Listen to that. The nature of the incident as death natural.
Natural causes.
Natural causes. Nothing unusual or suspicious was observed in the hotel room where Riviera's body was found on July 13th. The decedent was discovered in his hotel room by coworkers. The case is pending autopsy results. His cause of death has yet to be. Okay, so they have still yet to share the cause of death.
Yeah, they're just claiming natural causes.
Natural causes. Dude, that's fun. Look, I'll tell you. We're playing with fire, boys.
So he
Well,
probably
I'm
had a heart
not.
attack
I
or
don't.
something.
You know, it's like, I'm not. Annabelle the doll is not at my house. Is probably not in my state. Is not in my section of the country.
No.
And I am cool with that.
No, it's not. We're playing with fire because we're dealing with AI bullshit, Annabelle's bullshit. I mean, what the fuck is next?
They're gonna combine Annabelle and AI together.
I will kill you.
It'll be the new
Do not
Megan.
give anyone that idea.
All of
The new
Tyler's
Megan.
GoBots behind him are going to come to life and start attacking him, and then turn into their robot like transportation options and take off.
You motherfuckers ain't gonna stand a chance. Especially you, Jetfire, you fucking bitch. I don't know.
You get the construction ones all together to form the Mega Robot. You might have an issue there.
They're behind the live sign. They're still in the box. The Constructicons.
Oh.
I'm working on those next. I don't know. It's crazy. You got, rampant AI. You got Annabelle killing people. What's next? I don't know. And somebody's playing a slot machine. Bubba! You're jackass. You're supposed to be doing a podcast here and being professional. How much money do you want on your slot machine?
What slot machine?
I heard you. You just sat there and you were shaking your head like, yeah, I'm playing a slot machine on my phone.
No, I don't even have my phone in my hand.
Well, who's playing a slot machine?
I don't know.
Is Julie in the room with you, Adam?
Yeah.
Must have been her. She's playing the slot machine.
No, she's not.
I swear to God, somebody sounded like they were playing a slot machine on their cell phone. Combine them and make Tyler the new Optimus Prime. Yeah, that's not going to work. I don't just play an idiot on the Best Damn Podcast. I play an idiot in real life, Broomstick. This is Oscar-winning performance because it's based on a true idiocy. All right. I got nothing else. That's all the news we got for the night. We've been on for 2 hours. Jesus Christ.
I do also want to say, too, there was also
2 hours.
Russia had a 6-point-something earthquake. And then later on, we had in Alaska a 6-point-something earthquake, too.
Yeah.
So the earthquakes are still, like, popping off. And, like, Alaska's been having a lot of earthquakes lately. A lot.
Well, I mean, did you hear about the volcano off the coast of Oregon and Washington? How it could be erupting here soon?
Yeah, I didn't see that on any of the news articles I had, but okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put that. All right, we're going to put down sci-fi pot right now. Okay, what is the next
Volcano.
fucking thing the world is going to go through right now? Adam, sounds like you're going with volcano, super volcano.
Yeah.
I'm going with I'm gonna go with super volcano as well. That sounds like a good one. Because they're also saying Yellowstone's starting to act up a little more too.
Yeah. Well, I
Yep.
mean, earthquakes
That's
and
right.
volcano kind of tie together.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
But
you
I
know,
mean, Yellowstone hasn't really had any earthquakes lately. And last I saw, the animals in Yellowstone are still acting normally. But it's the one that you mentioned up near Washington, Oregon.
mhm.
That's the one where that's getting really interesting because what volcano is that? Anyways, I can't think of the name of it.
It's an underwater volcano for the most part.
Yeah.
But I can't remember the name of it.
But
Yeah,
if
I
it
can't.
erupts, it could eventually come up out of the water.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how the volcanoes get taller and taller every time they erupt. And
That one is wow, that's interesting. It's a volcano that's also connected to Mount St. Helens. It actually doesn't have a name. It's only referred to as Volcano 1809. Only volcanoes above the surface have actual names. That's interesting. You ran out of volcano names, so you gave them a serial number. Okay.
Well, it's kind of like all the hurricane names we come
Yeah.
up with.
Well, and the weird thing too is they're saying this one's connected to Mount St. Helens, so it's like that's not really a good thing to hear, you know.
Yeah.
But
No.
and, as long as that one blows and St. Helens doesn't, we're fine.
Yeah.
We're fine. Broomstick, broomstick. Knock your shit off. Nobody wants that.
That's right. We want Gamera.
Nobody wants the pedo turtle.
It's the friend to all children.
Shut up. We do not need the Michael Jackson Diddy turtle. Oh gosh, I don't know. That's interesting, but she's like, what? look. Let me show you something. In that cabinet over there is all my childhood Godzilla stuff. I love Godzilla. We do not need fucking Godzilla, so don't do it. Don't Beetlejuice this motherfucker.
Oh, did you see the movie theater poster I sent in the group
You
about Godzilla?
Fuck you. Fuck. You son of a...
It
You
was
should pull
funny
that up.
though.
It was funny, but fuck you.
You should pull that up, Tyler.
I'm going to shut up. Fuck you too. Where is it? Oh, and the warrant, the Grand Theft Auto 40K. I lost it on that one.
Yeah, I had to send that when I saw
And then
it.
and Rob also mentioned too. Rob's also like, we're gonna get that one before GTA 6.
Probably.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
But Donkey Kong.
With Donkey Kong.
But it's a Disney Pixar film.
That's no
It'll
reason
be great.
That means they'll be gay. But they're saying animals are in Yellowstone already, but then they said that about every. Okay, so what's going on? All right, so this is something that was brought up. I'll explain.
I did look into that too. So
what did you find on that?
And then there are some that are leaving, but the ones that are leaving, it's their normal migratory pattern.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. What is happening in Yellowstone is you have about this time of year, because they're technically in the dry season, the geysers are still firing, and they're firing a lot more pressure and whatnot, because we heard about that bison that got vaporized technically for walking into, what was it, a sodium spring? I forget what it was called, but it walked in, it died instantly. That's how hot it was. All right, what you're having is that the animals are migrating to areas that have more water that they can drink and more food that they can eat. Like Bubba said, this is their natural migration. Because the only water currently in Yellowstone is the hot geyser water that's coming up that evaporated that bison. Let me see. It's actually a really terrifying video.
But there is things though that they say that animals can sense things like earthquakes or volcanic eruptions and things like that. animals can sense that stuff though ahead of way before we
But
can.
that's not what's going
But
on
that's-
here.
Right.
This is more a migratory pattern that happens.
Yes.
Yep.
It's just people aren't used to seeing it like that. At least not new people who are now with phones in hand videotaping this stuff. You know, even though it's been happening, for decades.
I don't know. Should I show the video of the bison dying in the prismatic spring?
That might be a bit much.
It might be a bit much.
Yeah.
I would like to see it, but
I'd be like, there is a video out there. Maybe put the link in the chat so that viewers could look at it, but I don't think we should post it.
Yeah, I would agree. Just look it up, Bubba. You can find it because it is rather graphic. Because you got to understand this poor thing. It was crossing the prismatic spring, if I recall, and it fell in, and it dies like within minutes because that's 160-degree water.
Mm-hmm.
It died, and the water was so hot, like the skin melted off, the bones. I mean, can you imagine the bones off that damn thing? Can you imagine that? Just finding the skeleton of that thing. The bison's
Bubba, you're gonna hate me for this comment. You know what you can build with with the bones from that bison? A pretty decent skeleton for a Bigfoot.
We're out of here. I'm done with you. I can't. That's it. That's the show for tonight. That's the show. I can't with you.
Do you imagine a cross between a Sasquatch and a buffalo? A squatchalo?
I'm done. I can't.
We can't let you do that, Tyler.
No, Grok. I'm out of here. Grok. Shut up. I'm out of here. And Skeletor, you shut the hell up. No, Buff, that's too soon. That's too soon.
Too soon? What, are you afraid of you're gonna
that poor
offend the
buffalo.
buffalo's family?
Yeah. Hey, I'm being nice to everything because of Superman and the fact that the AI is going to go batshit crazy one day.
The funeral will be held at Yellowstone. There will be a stew afterward.
I wonder if AI can decide that.
All right, Adam, where are we going to catch you guys next?
All right. Next time I'm on is Thursday night, Mayhem's Amigos After Dark. Then I produce a show on Saturday at noon, and that's Fat 420's Pit Stop with Ty and Steve. They talk about dirt track racing and mental health. And after that, next Sunday, I go back on my rounds, 4 o'clock, Mayhem's Amigos, and then right here at 8 or 9, depending, for Weird Frequencies.
Back around the world in 80 days, right?
Yep.
All right, and you'll catch me and Bubba on the Best Damn Podcast every Wednesday and Friday. We just finished Wrestling for a Cure Season 9. We'll have some big news regarding your next fire sale for Season 10 later this week, as well as not just the Chat Room Championship belt, but we've had our first person sign up for the Battle of the Podcasts, and I think by the time we get off the air tonight, I'm going to get this show signed up too, so they can get it. We can get in on it. So, who is that going to be? I'll find out and reveal more Wednesday. So, on behalf of Rob Hansen, that's Adam, that's Bubba. We're out, reminding you to rush that monkey, smoke some weed with that alien, and enjoy the bison stew. So long, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Make sure you tell the AI when you're done with them for a night, thank you. So when they do invade, they realize, wait, this guy was nice to me. All right, see you guys. Have a good weekend.